This is a question from City. At my video talking about if your advertisement has a very low click-through rate, what to fix. Now, basically, usually when we look at this, when your advertisement has very low click-through rate, there are two click-through rate to monitor. One is CTR, all. All means, you see, when it comes to Facebook ads, there are many things to click on. People can click on your profile, people can click on the like button, people can click on a lot of other things. But for this, whatever that is happening right now, basically that is for Facebook group. On the other hand, what I was actually looking at, that is actually for the CTR all. And on the other hand, there is a CTR link click, which is more specifically on the call to action button. Now, for this kind of thing, for what is actually happening, we have a benchmark to look at. You should actually go over to my YouTube channel to watch this video. However, when you have below average, let's say for CTR all is 2, for CTR link click, we're benchmarking it at 1. So that's our benchmark. If you have very low CTR, chances are you have an ad issue. So because what we are assuming here is we're assuming that most of the time, your audience won't go wrong, because unless you're totally selling something that you have no clue. Like for example, if I'm selling something like, let's say if I'm selling a handphone, I know a very, very basic so-called the audience customer avatar categorization will give us a kind of like a better idea about who are the people that we should target. So we usually will start with looking at the creative first. But City's question here is, if we change the targeting, would it change the result? We're not looking at the previous result, City. So here's what we do. Whenever we are doing certain changes, so when we have issue with our campaign, we will jump on and take some action. So either we do one thing at a time. Here's the rule of thumb. We do one thing at a time. If you want to change your targeting, I would say you can. But if you're changing targeting, then I would suggest that you actually duplicate the ad set and use a new targeting to run for a new period. The reason why we want to do that is because we want to look back at, look, this targeting, is it performing better compared to my previous targeting? So that's what we do. So I wouldn't know, because we wouldn't know. Every campaign is unique, 100%. So unless you bring it to me, for a coaching session for me to look at your campaign, we wouldn't know. So you have to test it. So when you're testing your targeting, don't touch the creative, because we only test one variable at a time. And every time we test something, we maintain a 3-day to 7-day so-called monitoring period to make sure that we get meaningful outcome out of it, and we don't jump into conclusion too soon. The best way to judge is to complete the learning. That will give us a better data or better idea whether either is the targeting working on or the creative part